At 3 a.m., breaking news shook millions of Americans as new statements from former President Donald Trump reignited the debate around the long-awaited $2,000 stimulus payout. In his late-night message, he reiterated one powerful line: funds will be released. What does this mean? Who qualifies? And how soon could payments actually happen? Stay with me, because in this video, I'll break down everything you need to know, what experts are saying, and how this could impact seniors, low-income families, Social Security recipients, SSDI, SSI, VA beneficiaries, and millions of hardworking Americans. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an urgent update like this one. At exactly 3 a.m., news spread rapidly across online platforms and financial circles after a new statement emerged from former President Donald Trump. In the message, Trump emphasized that the $2,000 stimulus payout, a proposal that has been circulating for years, is once again being pushed into the spotlight. The most attention-grabbing part of his statement was the phrase, "funds will be released," a sentence that immediately triggered speculation, hope, and intense discussion among millions of Americans who are facing financial pressure in today's economy. Even though no official federal announcement has been released, the renewed attention on a potential stimulus has created a wave of curiosity, especially among Americans who have been waiting for direct relief. For many people, inflation, high grocery prices, increasing rent, and rising living costs have created a financial storm. Families who once lived comfortably now struggle to stretch their monthly budgets. Seniors on Social Security feel the pressure of fixed incomes that barely match today's cost of living. Disabled Americans on SSDI and SSI continue fighting to keep up with medical expenses, bills, and daily necessities. Veterans relying on VA benefits also find themselves navigating a challenging financial environment. So, whenever a major political figure mentions a potential stimulus payout, especially something like a $2,000 payment, millions pay attention instantly. Trump's new statement didn't come in a press conference, nor was it part of a formal economic briefing. Instead, it appeared late at night, the kind of timing that often magnifies urgency and grabs headlines. When he said, "funds will be released," it reignited the conversation about direct relief payments. Over the past several years, political leaders from both sides have floated ideas regarding stimulus plans, direct cash supports, and economic relief programs, but few have materialized. This latest message raises the question, is something finally moving behind the scenes? Or is this another high-impact political message meant to boost attention and stir public interest? Economists analyzing the statement believe that when Trump mentions funds, he may be referring to proposals that have already been discussed, including ideas for federal dividend-style payments or temporary economic relief to offset inflation. Some experts argue that the timing of such statements is strategic, designed to appeal to the millions of Americans who are currently frustrated with rising expenses. Others believe it could signal that lawmakers may soon revisit relief-related plans. While no bill exists right now, public pressure often influences political agendas. A statement this bold, especially from someone with a massive national following, can push policymakers to revisit topics they once shelved. For now, the key question remains, who would qualify if a stimulus payout eventually gets approved? Historically, relief payments targeted groups such as working families, low-income individuals, Social Security beneficiaries, veterans, and households with dependents. Many analysts believe that if a $2,000 payment were ever reconsidered, eligibility would likely mirror previous stimulus rounds. Individuals below a certain income threshold, married couples, and potentially direct support for seniors and people with disabilities. The idea of including seniors in a major relief package has especially gained traction because older Americans faced the hardest financial hit due to inflation, soaring medical costs, and low COLA adjustments in previous years. Even though this new message is not an official policy announcement, it has undeniably created momentum in the national conversation. People began sharing screenshots, news outlets started covering the topic, and financial commentators uploaded videos with millions of views discussing what this could mean for everyday Americans. The possibility of a new stimulus always brings mixed reactions: hope, skepticism, and worry. Hope for those struggling to keep up with expenses, skepticism from those who doubt Congress will act, and worry from people concerned about what new relief plans might mean for taxes or national debt. Regardless of political opinions, what remains clear is that millions of Americans are dealing with financial stress that continues to build month after month. When people hear about a potential stimulus, especially one as significant as a $2,000 payout, it naturally sparks emotional responses. For some, that kind of support could cover overdue rent, medical bills, utilities, or debt that keeps piling up. For others, it might be the difference between staying afloat and falling behind. The emotional weight behind these conversations is real, and leaders often acknowledge that the American people need relief, though turning those words into action has been historically slow. The phrase, "funds will be released," has become the center of attention. Some believe Trump was referring to a long-term plan he previously mentioned, a national American dividend, where citizens receive periodic payments from government revenue sources. Others think he may have been referencing state-level relief programs, many of which continue offering one-time payments, rebates, and refunds. Several states, including California, Arizona, Montana, and Minnesota, have issued relief payments in the past year. While these state programs are separate from federal decisions, they often create confusion because people associate any payment with stimulus. This confusion may also contribute to the viral nature of statements like the one made last night. Now, it's important to clarify something. There is no official federal approval for a $2,000 stimulus check at this moment. As content creators and responsible reporters, we must stay accurate while keeping viewers informed. This video aims to break down what was said, what experts believe it could mean, and how relief discussions may evolve. At the same time, we must acknowledge the reality. Millions of Americans need help, and leaders must address the economic struggles people face daily. Even if no official stimulus exists right now, the pressure created by public interest, media discussions, and political statements can influence future proposals. Looking ahead, Americans should pay close attention to upcoming congressional sessions, economic committee meetings, and financial updates from the federal government. Sometimes relief proposals emerge unexpectedly, especially during economic uncertainty or election cycles. Both parties often introduce bills aimed at supporting seniors, low-income families, and those with disabilities. The landscape can shift quickly, and staying informed is critical. This is why we bring you updates as soon as new information becomes available. In the coming weeks, we can expect financial analysts, political commentators, and lawmakers to respond to Trump's new statement. Some will support the idea, arguing that Americans deserve direct relief. Others may criticize it, saying additional payments could increase inflation or federal debt. But regardless of political angles, the conversation itself is powerful. It pushes the issue forward. It forces policymakers to consider the needs of everyday citizens, and it keeps attention on the financial struggles that millions face silently. For viewers watching this, the important takeaway is simple. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay aware of the real updates. This channel is committed to giving you clear, factual, and timely information without spreading false promises or misleading claims. We'll continue monitoring all sources: official announcements, policy proposals, economic press releases, and major political statements. If anything changes, if any proposal is introduced, or if an official update emerges regarding relief payments, you will hear it here first. As this story develops, remember to keep track of your financial documents, stay updated on eligibility guidelines, and maintain awareness of programs available in your state. Many people miss out on benefits, not because they don't qualify, but because they never apply. Whether it's rental assistance, utility relief, food support programs, tax rebates, or state-based payments, staying informed can make a significant difference. With that said, thank you for watching this detailed breakdown of the late-night headline. We'll continue following this story closely. The moment any real federal action is announced, I will bring you a full report.